Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Gia Bedzwe, also known as Gia. This is my very first upload. I opened a YouTube channel based on the fact that I would get a lot of comments regarding my makeup and compliments from friends and family members. Some of them would ask me to teach them how to achieve a good eyebrow. Some of them would ask me to teach them how to put on their lashes, how to do their eyeshadow. So I thought, let me just open a channel. I've always wanted to do this, so this is my very first one. I'm a bit nervous, but let's get into it. Just before we start, my channel will be based on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. A bit of fashion and a bit of lifestyle. It'll be mostly on beauty tips, makeup, skincare routine. So yeah, let's start. Firstly, I like to start with my eyebrows. I think everyone does that. If not, I would advise you to start with your eyebrows. It makes sense, basically, guys. It makes sense to start with your eyebrows, because once you put on your foundation, your eyebrow won't be as nailed as it should be, because all the oils and the what you call product from the foundation would make it an easy what? I don't know, but it won't make it easy. So rather start with your eyebrows first. I'm looking for my, there, I got it. So I start with this brush, and I'm gonna look at my mirror, guys. You just brush them up, you tame them, basically. Eyebrow grooming is very important. Whether you tweeze, you thread, you use a razor blade, you plug them out, but yeah, grooming is very important, guys. I hardly do it though, because I really don't have eyebrows. I'm gonna move over, just as you see I have brushed them. I'm gonna use this brush and this eyebrow gel. I know it's very old, guys. It looks so ghetto, but this is the one I used. I think I got it from, if not, is it Signature? I don't know, I don't remember where I got it from, but yeah, you can get it at Clicks, at Discam. Essence has these, so yeah, you just dab it. Don't put too much, because you're gonna build onto it. Okay, I'm gonna bring my mirror closer. I'm gonna look at my mirror, guys. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can. And you start underneath, you go in on it, you go, there you go. Please follow your eyebrow structure so that you don't look like a clown. So I've done the bottom. I'm gonna move over to the top. With the top, you start slightly there, so you don't start here, but slightly there and here. Just fill them up, fill up with the product beneath and on top. Bring it in like that. So yeah, guys, as I said, this is my very first upload. I've been so nervous and contemplating as to whether I should start and if this will be a success, but I will never know until I try, right? So I finally had the guts to open a channel, and actually I opened it I think 2 days ago, and this is my very first makeup upload. The same thing that you did this side is the same thing you do this side. You start below and you go on top. Kindly follow your eyebrow structure. As I said, this side you're gonna fill in with the product from beneath and on top. Yeah, I think my next video will be a get to know me tag, because honestly I don't think it makes sense for people to watch someone's channel without knowing much about them. I mean, the basics like age, career, stuff like that, man. But I think it's mainly gonna be light things, like not the intense get to know me tags. Do not be upset when your eyebrows don't look as neat as possible, or as neat as you'd like them to be. If they don't look alike, your eyebrows will never be identical twins. Your eyebrows will always be sisters or cousins, sometimes distant relatives. You're going to take the very same brush we used in the beginning, and you're going to just brush off the excess, okay? Brushing it off. Guys, you can get these brushes and makeup tools at any retail, such as Clinique, Discam. I don't know if yeah, Clinique and Discam. You're gonna now move over to your concealer. We use a concealer to perfect your eyebrow or to clean it up. This is my LA Girl Pro Concealer HD High Definition Concealer. I am in the shade Cool 10. Cool 10. This is from LA Girl. I bought it at Discam. So you're just gonna squeeze some of it onto the back of your hand. You're gonna use this brush. I know it's so small, but I love it so much. It's so strong. This brush over here, and you're just gonna dab the tip on the tip, just like that. You're gonna start below your eyebrow, and you're just gonna, this process needs you to keep quiet, guys, and just focus. That's my son over there sneezing. This is how you do it. Just like that. Oh my goodness, these birds. Then you move over to the other side. Same process. What you do on the left, you do on the right. Vice versa. Oopsie. This step is the actual step that ensures that your eyebrows are perfected and they look so good. So without this process, you'll never achieve a good brow, guys. You'll never have brows on fleek if you don't do this. So I would recommend that you invest in a concealer and that you conceal your eyebrows after drawing them. So yeah, I'm doing this. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. In the middle. Go in the middle. You see, it's starting to make sense. I get it. It's starting to make sense. You go in. Okay, just a brief description of who I am. I'm a 26-year-old mother of one. My son turned 6 about a month ago. I was in varsity when I got pregnant with him. First year of varsity, guys. That's why abadala bathi do not play with boys. So I fell pregnant in 2014. Yeah, 2014, because I matriculated in 2013. So the following year I got pregnant, and at that time I had a fully paid scholarship with varsity college. So I couldn't complete that because I fell pregnant. I actually did well with my final exams. So I got pregnant towards my final exams, or the remaining months of my first year. Then I am going to take this small brush and I'm going to just make it damp with this fixing spray, lasting fixing spray. Just you're gonna make it a bit damp, and you're gonna start blending out the concealer so that it doesn't look crazy. Always blend it out, guys. I've seen people who just conceal with an eyebrow pencil, the brown one or the white one, and they do not conceal. I'd advise you to actually buy this and conceal with it. After that, please just blend it out so that you don't look ridiculous. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, I fell pregnant in my first year. I fell pregnant in my first year, guys, and shame, the father was so supportive. That I have to give him, I don't want to lie. We're no longer together, but yeah, that's a story for another day. So he was very supportive, like most guys would say. He was already out of school, so yeah, he is 6 years older than me, so he was just doing his own thing. He was very supportive. He told me he'll take care of the child. He'll ensure that he tries to make my pregnancy smooth sailing. I was just filling them in because I messed them up with the concealer. So he was very, very supportive in that regard with my pregnancy. Telling my parents, guys. Telling my parents was one of the most hardest things. Let me not lie and say telling my parents, because I didn't tell my parents. My mom just saw for herself. I was like, yo, nah, I'm not going to tell this lady that I'm pregnant. Because if I tell her, it's going to seem like it's like disrespect. It's going to look like I'm disrespecting her. And, excuse me, that's one of the advices I got from my friends. That yo, yeah. Trying to hide a pregnancy was hard. Luckily for me, my mom found out when I was 4 months pregnant. But luckily for me, I didn't experience any morning sicknesses. I didn't have your puking, your diarrhea, your mood swings, your cravings. No, I didn't have any of those. For the whole 9 months, guys, I didn't have. My lips are so dry. I'm going to moisturize them with my DCT. So I didn't have all of those. The only thing I had, and that was like in my second trimester, was heartburn. I used to have the worst heartburn in the morning. but I researched and I found out that you can actually eat your gingerbreads, your dry toast, yeah, things like that. So we're gonna move over to our eyeshadow, our eyes. So we're gonna put on some eyeshadow. We're going for a simple eyeshadow look because I'm gonna put on a red lipstick. Okay, so it needs to be as natural as possible. I'm just going to dab them with the Rimmel Match Perfect loose face powder. So that it's an easy thing to, so that it becomes easy to apply your eyeshadow. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, as I said, you just gotta dab. I hope the lighting is good, guys. I will invest in a ring light. So yeah, the guy was supportive. As I said, we went for our first. Oh, the reason why I found out that I was pregnant when I just gained weight, you know, and you know when they always say that a woman feels when her body has changed. That was it. I still got my period, but it was a bit different. It was lighter. It was, you know, it was weird. My body was weird. I thought, let me go get a pregnancy test. I said to this guy, hey, Baba, you know, I've never went to any pharmacy to buy a pregnancy test. I'm going to use this Revolution palette. I got it at Clicks. So they call it the Reloaded Neutrals 2. Reloaded Neutrals 2. So I told Mukai Kario, Mukai na kisuka kaya ko pharmacy kilo reka pregnancy test. I've never done that. You know, I've never done that. This is my first time using it, guys. So yeah, I'm just opening it now. I've never gotten. I'm trying to figure out how to open it or what to use to open it. I hope it doesn't break. Sorry about that. So yeah, I told him I've never been to a pharmacy for such. So guzomele uze, because I'm not gonna go in, you know. Shame, poor guy drove from the East Rand to Soweto. From the East Rand to Soweto to buy this test because I was not having it, guys. Yo, I think I see it. And he says, do you want us to take it together? Should we go back to my place and take it there or ganjani? And I said, I'll take it on my own. The following day in the morning, I woke up very early, and because I had read somewhere that it becomes more effective with your morning urine, you know. So I took it then. Which one should we use first? Okay, I'm gonna start over with this one over here. So I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna use this one first. I'm sorry, guys, about this. So yeah. Oh, it's a bit dark, but we move. I took it the following morning. It was positive, obviously, and it was positive, obviously, and I called him. I'm jealous you. Positive. I was crying. So guys, when you put it on, you just do like so. I am so scared of color, guys, when it comes to eyeshadows. I told him that, yeah, Ibuye positive. Poor guy came back from the East Rand to Soweto footy. I was so, like, hysterical. hysterical. Yeah, hysterical. We went to his place so that I can cry properly, because I couldn't cry gitty as my mom would have asked. So yeah, where was I? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. But but yeah, went to his place. I cried the whole way there, and sure, he was so supportive. You know, guys, but if there's one thing I need to give this guy, is the support that he gave me during my pregnancy. Like, it was, yeah, the support he gave me during my pregnancy, it was something else. It was definitely something else. He told me, no, don't worry, I'm gonna do right by you. Please don't have an abortion. That's what he said. I will take care of you. I'll take care of the child. Okay, told his family. His mom was so aesthetic. His grandmother was so aesthetic. They were like, no, don't worry, just stop crying, because and yeah, that was it, guys. And I decided, no, I won't tell my parents. I told him, no, I'm ngeng bachelo's album. Yeah, that was something else. Okay, this is not bad. Then we're gonna take, oopsie, sorry guys. Which one should we take to brighten it up? Okay, let's try a cut crease, even though I am not perfect with it, but let's try a cut crease. And fast check, 4 months down the line, my mom noticed that my body has changed. She questioned me on WhatsApp. She was at work. I was studying from home because I was busy with my exams, so I was on study leave for like a day or so. She asked me on WhatsApp, hey, what's a, and I just put on the broken heart emoji, heartbroken emoji, and the crying faces. And she said, why are you crying? Get in. Are you pregnant? And I never answered her. She got back from work in the evening, and I was in the kitchen cooking, and she was like, oh, pregnant, man. Oh, pregnant. Go shebile fela. Oh, pregnant, it's like, how many times have I had this talk with you that you should always condomize and whatnot. Yo, I didn't say anything mean. I was just crying, guys. I was just crying, and after a day or two, she was okay with it. Not okay. We still had a long way to go, but we were cordial. She would ask me what my plans are. Have I went to the clinic? Things like that. If there's one thing I have to give to that woman, is her strength. And she was like, just get done with your exams and we'll tell your father. I live with both my parents, mom and dad. We'll tell your father once you're done with your exams, because he's going to be somehow with it. He won't take it well, obviously. Not that she did, but my dad was worse, you know. I will tell him after your exams. Got pregnant. Obviously I was pregnant. Days going by, weeks going by, finished my exams, and my mom was like, we have to tell your dad. And my grandmother came by, my maternal grandmother. She came by one Friday, had a talk with called in a mini meeting. I was in the bedroom and spoke to my dad, broke the news to my dad. I've never seen my dad like that, guys. This guy, all he did was ask which daughter. Mind you, guys, I'm the firstborn child. So Marabuza at which daughter? My sister, my younger sister, was only like 16 at that time, or 15. Mati, which daughter? Oring, like he was so confused. And my grandmama said, literally my dad just walked out and he didn't talk to me for like a month. On the 8th month, Beza guy, and they took out, well, we didn't go there, with us Africans, we normally uzame some bakuting, but with them they wrote a letter and they came. So that was after that when they came, he started easing up to the whole thing. But yeah, so I've just done a cut crease. I have never done it before. Honestly, I've never done it before. I hope it works out. And we're gonna use the brush again, and we're gonna go in with, which color should we go in with? I want a neutral color still. Oh, they're all neutral. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go in with the lighter one. This one. Oh, this one. Let's go in with this one. We're gonna go in with this one, So we did the first, we just did the base with this one, and we're gonna do this one now. But yeah, my son is 6 now. He is the best thing that has ever happened to my parents. They love him so much, and they are the most supportive people ever. I went back to school. I got my degree. My parents are like, we're not going to have a daughter who's just going to be nje, a mother nje. You're going back to school. So I went back to school. They were so supportive. Luckily, my child nasa sukudisi, so he was such a sweet baby. I would study at night when he's sleeping, go to school in the morning. My parents had hired a nanny to look after him, which I'll forever be grateful for that. Like, I owe my parents the world for doing that for me, because it made the whole process easier for me, really. It made it, it made it so easy, guys. So easy. I graduated. I started, my dad made me start from first year again, because my marks when I was pregnant were not so good. So he made me start always, like, I'll pay for the 3-year course. So yeah, I studied marketing and business management, a bachelor's degree in marketing and business management. Obtained my degree in class of 2018. So I'll forever be grateful for them taking me back to school and implementing ways to make my process easier in terms of acquiring my degree. Not even shortly after I graduated, in my last year of varsity, started applying for internships. I got one at the place that I'm currently working at. It was in 2018. Secured an interview, went there, skipped class on that day. My dad drove me all the way to Alberton for that interview. And I aced the first interview. The second interview, they're like, no, we're calling you for the second interview. You've been shortlisted and you'll be interviewed by the national sales manager. Ooh, so nervous, but grateful. First track, I got the job, did the internship for 6 months. We're just going to blend it out now so that we don't have this division over here. We're going to use another brush just to fluff it out. This is the brush that we'll be using to flush it out. Flush the intense division there. Yeah, I had my second interview, and guess what? Got the job on the spot. The regional manager was like, I was left with 2 more papers to write, and he was like, no, finish your exams and we'll speak in the year to come. And they communicated with me throughout. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with my English today, but yeah, they communicated with me throughout, And the following year, 2019, I got obviously I had gotten the internship. I started in March 2019. Started, and I never looked back. In 6 months after, they employed me permanently. So God really showed off with me, guys. And I think if it wasn't for him and my parents, it wouldn't have been possible. So as you can see, we're done with our eyebrows and our eyelids. Now we're gonna move over to the face. The face is much quicker. So once you're done with your eyebrows and your eyes, you're basically done with the job. I use this what you call primer. It's the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Prime from Maybelline. I got it from Discam. Please always moisturize your face before putting on makeup or foundation. Don't assume that you're just going to prime so you don't need to moisturize. Wash your face, use your normal moisturizer, and always put in sunscreen, then put on the primer. Okay guys, I am going to use this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. I bought it yesterday. I have never tried it before. Yeah, this is the Clinique one. Never tried it before. I should have tried it before going on camera, but we'll see how it goes. We'll go through it together, né? So yeah, my life has been a story of grace, really, guys. It's been a story of grace. I am thankful for all that I have and all the people that I have, and I don't take it for granted at all. God has been amazing, and we move on. Why am I putting so much when I don't even know how it works? The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it doesn't have a pump, so I'm used to foundations that have pumps. I think that should be enough for now. Then we'll build up on it. Again, I'm going to take my sponge. I know it's dirty. I'm sorry, guys. It's dirty. And you're just gonna dab it again. Damp it with that, so that it's not dry. I'm gonna go in and start. Ooh, me, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The coverage, guys. But what do we expect? It's foundation plus concealer. Yeah, the coverage is amazing. I'm not sure if it's my skin color, but because 1 and 2, but sizobona phambili. Don't be as rough as I am. Sorry guys, my phone just stopped recording. Yeah, let's continue. I was just saying that one thing about me is whenever I buy a foundation, I make sure that it's full coverage, mainly because I've got acne scarring. So yeah, that's the reason why I always make sure that it's definitely a high coverage or full coverage. You're gonna please never forget your necks. Don't forget your neck. Oh guys, like one amara foundation. Wow, literally bought it yesterday at Woolworths. This is so amazing. I previously used the, what do you call this, the Maybelline 24-hour Superstay. I from time to time also use the Estee Lauder one. And I thought, let me buy this one because I've had so many positive reviews about this one. And I was like, I'm trying it out. Oh, it's beautiful. It goes for the price of, it's around 500, 600. Yeah, it was 600, guys. I saved for it. I'm just going to put some more on my neck so that it matches. That's nutty. This is a small Ranyana beard that I have there. Apparently, if you have a beard, it means you're very strict. I'm gonna put on some more there. And we go in. Cover the dark circles underneath the eye. Hey, Leruna mar. Batla re sona jwang. Re kenya di foundation mo melaleng. Please don't forget your ears. Oh, I love this foundation. Love it. Okay, we're gonna go in with our concealer again. I think I'm gonna use, between the concealer and this makeup, it's the Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover from L'Oreal. It's a bit lighter, so I stopped using it, so I'll just use it as a concealer. Underneath your eyes. And I'm gonna go in with this. Can I not mess up my nose? Eesh. Please, can I not? I always mess it up. Okay, now we just highlighting those areas. Again, I'm going to take my small sponge. I promise I'm going to clean my brushes on the next video. I know it's disgusting, but we move. Same process, make sure it's damp. Sorry. Please don't do this, but rather just dab. Oh, this is going to be a long video, but I think most of it I'm going to time lapse it, because otherwise it's going to be like the whole day. Can I not mess up my nose? This is making so much noise. I'm sorry, guys. Ladies, please just also comment on what other things you'd like tips on or tutorials on, so that I have ideas on what to upload next. Let's make this a teamwork. Now we're going to move over to baking so that our under eyes do not crease. So wherever you put on the concealer is the place where you put on this loose powder. This thing is messy. This thing is so messy. Can we move away from this thing that your face should match your hands? They will never ever match 100%. Honestly, they will never, because you use your hands for so many things. You use your hands to wash dishes, clean, with so many detergents. Your face and your hands will never fully match, but they shouldn't be too different. So we're just gonna dust that off. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. It's beyond my control. I live with people, so yeah, there will be people talking from time to time. I don't like keeping it for too long. The powder, I mean. Oh, I've got a headache. Just brush it off. This is another clean brush now, guys. I have to brush off the excess powder. That's it. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll sort it out with the fixing spray. So guys, the fixing spray does exactly that. It fixes all the imperfections. Before I go in with the mascara, I'm going to put on my fixing spray. Be generous, guys. It's hair, don't spray. Shake. Let me just fan it out. There we go. We're gonna move over to putting on some mascara. Do underneath the eye. Oopsie. That's it. I seldom use an eyeliner. Oh no, I used the wrong mascara. They actually gave me this Clinique mascara when purchasing the foundation yesterday. So we should have tried that one out. Ach nee man. There we go. We're gonna move over to our lip. I'm gonna use this brown lip pencil. And I'm going to go in with this 8-hour matte lipstick, liquid lipstick from Essence. My son is trying to open and we're busy. I always mess up with my lips. I don't know why. Just fixing that because I messed it up. There we go. I'm going to quickly highlight our faces using this. I think I got it from Discam. I don't know where I got it from. I'm gonna take this brush, just that there, just to bring in some glow. Thank you for tuning in, ladies. Now, you're just gonna go in over your hairline so that there isn't any line, a harsh line there. So just go in with your makeup sponge like that, and throw in some earrings. I hardly put on earrings. Let your hair loose. No, I don't like it with the earrings. Sorry. There we go. This is the final look. Thank you so much, ladies and gents, for tuning in. I hope you will come back. I hope you liked this. This was obviously my first one, but if you do have a few pointers, if you do have some advice, feel free, guys. Feel free to just give good, healthy criticism. I am open to that. Thank you so much for tuning in.